Ever wondered how to cook simple and delicious meals? Well, it's your lucky day. Welcome to our guide to simple cooking, where we strip down the complexity of the culinary world and bring it right into your kitchen. Learning to cook is not just about feeding oneself, it's about taking control of your health and your wallet. When you cook at home, you know exactly what goes into your meals. This means healthier options, less processed junk, and more wholesome, nutritious ingredients. Moreover, home cooking is cost-effective. You'd be surprised how much you can save by skipping that takeout and making your own meals instead. Plus, the beauty of cooking is that you can tailor it to your own taste buds, your dietary needs, and your preferences. So, buckle up because we're about to embark on this exciting culinary journey. It's time to roll up those sleeves, ignite that stove, and let the aroma of home cooking fill the air. Before we dive into the cooking process, it's essential to understand your kitchen. Think of your kitchen as your personal culinary playground. It's where the magic happens, where raw ingredients transform into mouth-watering meals. To make this magic happen efficiently, knowing your kitchen layout is crucial. Imagine being in the middle of a recipe, your pot is on the stove, bubbling away, and you can't find your can opener to add that key ingredient. Frustrating, isn't it? That's why knowing where your tools are and having them accessible is vital. Every kitchen is different, but generally you'll want to keep your cookware, your pots, pans, and baking sheets, close to your stove. Utensils like spatulas and ladles should be within arm's reach too. Your cutting boards and knives are best kept near your prep area for easy access. And let's not forget about the importance of cleanliness. A clean kitchen isn't just about aesthetics, it's a matter of safety and health. Keeping your kitchen surfaces free from clutter and wiping them down regularly prevents the spread of bacteria and gives you ample space to work. So, always remember to clean as you go. Now let's talk about basic kitchen tools. For any beginner cook, there are a few essentials. A good chef's knife, a cutting board, a skillet, a saucepan, a baking sheet, and a set of measuring cups and spoons. These tools will get you through most recipes. As you gain more experience and confidence, you can gradually expand your collection to include other specialized tools. Remember, the kitchen is more than just a room. It's a space where creativity blooms and memories are made. The more comfortable and familiar you are with your kitchen, the more enjoyable your cooking experience will be. So, take the time to get to know your kitchen, organize it in a way that works best for you, and maintain its cleanliness. Having a well-organized kitchen is the first step towards successful cooking. Now that we've got our kitchen set up, it's time to talk about ingredients. The heartbeat of every dish lies in its ingredients. The fresher they are, the more vibrant and flavorful your dishes will turn out. So let's dive into how to select the best of the bunch. Firstly, let's talk about fruits and vegetables. It's not just about the look, it's about the feel and smell too. For fruits, a sweet aroma is a good sign. They should feel heavy for their size, and the skin should be free from blemishes or bruises. When it comes to vegetables, look for bright, vibrant colors. They should feel firm, not squishy or wilted. Next up, meats. Whether it's poultry, beef, or fish, freshness is crucial. For poultry and beef, look for a consistent color without any dark spots. The meat should be moist but not slimy. When it comes to fish, the eyes should be clear, not cloudy. The flesh should spring back when you press it, and it should smell fresh, not fishy. Now let's not forget about herbs and spices. They can elevate a dish from ordinary to extraordinary. For herbs, they should be vibrant in color without any sign of wilting. When it comes to spices, although they have a longer shelf life, they can lose their potency over time. So, buy in small quantities and store them in a cool, dark place. And remember, seasonal and local produce is not just fresher, but it's also a great way to support your local farmers and reduce your carbon footprint. So, the next time you're at the grocery store or local market, take your time. Examine the produce, touch it, smell it, ask questions, and always trust your senses. Remember, the fresher your ingredients, the better your dish will taste. So let's make every meal an occasion to remember with the freshest ingredients at hand. After all, good food is all about good ingredients, and good ingredients are all about freshness. Alright, we're now ready to cook our first simple and delicious meal. Let's dive into a basic pasta dish with fresh tomato sauce. This is a meal that's quick to whip up, yet packs a punch of flavor, perfect for a beginner cook. Our first step is to boil the pasta. Fill a large pot with water, add a generous pinch of salt, and bring it to a boil. The salt adds flavor to the pasta and helps it cook evenly. Once it's boiling, add your pasta. A rule of thumb is to cook the pasta for about 8 to 12 minutes, but the best way to check is to taste it. You're aiming for al dente, meaning it should still have a bit of bite to it. While the pasta is boiling, we can start on our fresh tomato sauce. Heat a splash of olive oil in a pan over medium heat. Olive oil is a great choice here, not just because it's a staple in Italian cooking, but also because it enhances the flavors of our other ingredients. Once the oil is hot, add chopped garlic and sauté until it's golden. Garlic is a flavor powerhouse and a little goes a long way. Next, add chopped fresh tomatoes. The freshness of the tomatoes is key here. It's what makes this dish sing. Cook the tomatoes until they break down and form a sauce. This usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Now it's time to season our sauce. Add salt, pepper, and a pinch of sugar. The sugar might seem odd, but it's a neat trick to balance the acidity of the tomatoes. You can also add dried herbs like basil or oregano for an extra layer of flavor. By now your pasta should be ready. Drain it and reserve a cup of the pasta water. This starchy water is a secret weapon in pasta dishes. It helps bind the sauce to the pasta, making every bite flavorful. Combine the pasta and sauce, adding a splash of the pasta water if needed. Stir everything together, ensuring the pasta is well coated with the sauce. To finish off the dish, sprinkle some grated Parmesan cheese on top. The cheese adds a touch of creaminess and depth to the pasta. Plus, who can resist a bit of cheese? And voila! You've just made your first simple and delicious meal. By understanding each step and why it's important, you've not only cooked a yummy pasta dish, but also learned valuable cooking techniques that you can apply to other recipes. So, go ahead and enjoy the fruits of your labor, knowing that you've taken your first step into the delightful world of cooking. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? As we wrap up our culinary journey together, let's take a moment to reflect on the key takeaways from our time in the kitchen. We kicked off our adventure by simplifying the realm of cooking, laying bare its essentials, and highlighting that it's not as daunting as it sometimes seems. We emphasized that all you really need is a little bit of curiosity, a sprinkle of patience, and a dash of creativity. Next, we ventured into our kitchens, the stage of our gastronomic performances. We discovered that understanding the layout of our kitchen and the function of each tool is a vital part of becoming a proficient cook. We also noted that a well-organized kitchen is a well-functioning kitchen, and that familiarity with our cooking space can make the process much more enjoyable. Then we delved into the world of ingredients, the building blocks of any dish. We underscored the importance of selecting fresh, quality ingredients, and how they can elevate a dish from good to great. We learned that freshness is key, and that the best meals often come from the simplest, most natural ingredients. Our journey then led us to the heart of the matter, preparing a simple and delicious recipe. We discovered that cooking doesn't need to be complicated to be enjoyable or delicious. A few well-chosen ingredients, prepared with care and attention, can create a meal that's both satisfying and nutritious, so there you have it. The beauty of home cooking lies in its simplicity, its creativity, and its ability to bring joy and nourishment. It's a skill that, with practice, can transform you into a culinary artist, one who creates masterpieces that not only please the palate, but also nourish the body and soul. Remember, cooking is an art, and like any art, it takes practice. So get in the kitchen and start creating your masterpiece.